Hello, everyone. Welcome to today's presentation. So this is part of the New English training program. And in this program, I help you to become comfortable using English. So it's perfect for intermediate students and upper intermediate and advanced students to become more comfortable. And we have some very dynamic, very interactive Zoom calls where we practice, where you use all of this language. You use the expressions that we'll go over now, and you practice with a partner, and I correct you. I only make corrections. So it works very nicely. I present the information, and then you use it live. And I make corrections. I help you with your pronunciation, and it's very dynamic. And so definitely, if you want to join, click on the link below. It should be in the comments section or around, around the video, and then you can talk to me and you can join the program. Okay, it's very, very good. So today we're going to talk about working a 4-day week or work week. And so most places around the world, including in the United States, where I'm from, we work about 5 days. Now, of course, because we're so busy and because these are crazy times, some people work more, but typically it's 5 days a week. Now, in your country, how many days do you work? How many hours are there? How many days do you work, and how many hours are there in a working week? Okay, and also, do you work extra hours? So do you work overtime? So the expression is overtime. Do you work overtime? And what would be the ideal situation? So this is what we're going to talk about here. So let's get into the PDF. Here, if you're watching the video, you can see it. And if you're just listening, then no problem. You can still get the information. Okay, so a working week. A working week is typically 5 days, typically from Monday to Friday. Okay, and then we have the working hours. So how many hours do you work? If you work above those hours, if you work more than those hours, it's considered overtime, as I said. So in the United States, we have 40 hours. Most people work more. And if you work more than 40 hours, you get paid overtime. Now, I live in Europe. I'm from the United States, but I live in Europe. And in Europe, they are talking about reducing the working hours. Okay, so we're going to talk about what countries have the longest and shortest working hours. Okay, so this would be a great research. So before you come to class, maybe research this: longest and shortest working hours. What countries have the longest and the shortest working hours? And the other thing that we will discuss with our partners in the live Zoom session, which is very good, we will discuss how these hours affect you personally. Do you become exhausted, very, very tired? Would you like to work less, or are you okay? Do you love your job, and would you be okay with working more, maybe working more hours? All right, so here we have this headline. It's from an article, and it says 4-day week, an overwhelming success in Iceland. Overwhelming success is a key word here. So overwhelming is like a super success in Iceland. Okay, so maybe discuss this headline with your partner, and you will discuss what do you think it means. All right, now we're going to talk about the advantages and disadvantages. Okay, so we will use the same vocabulary that we used last week. Last week, we talked about the advantages and disadvantages of living in an apartment, in a house, in a detached house, in a cottage, all of these. So you could say, so in my opinion, of course, it's easy, I think, blah, blah, blah. But some nice expressions that you can use in your conversation would be, if you ask me, working a 4-day week is blah, 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 blah. Okay, So that's those are great expressions that you can use. Okay. As far as I'm concerned, that is a great. As far as I'm concerned, working a 4-day week is not possible because we have so much stuff to do at work. Okay, so some people think that. Or you could say, I suppose that if people become more efficient, they would be able to work a 4-day week. All right, so we're going to talk about the advantages and disadvantages, and if you think that's a good idea. All right, so these are some great business words that you will definitely need for your job. So if you need English for your job, definitely join the program where you'll, I'll help you. I'll personally help you face-to-face, live, use these words, because you'll need to use these words in meetings, in your reports, you know, in your sales calls, whatever you need, we will need this. So I want to help you with this. So collaboration is when you work together. Collaboration, you collaborate, and the noun is collaboration. When you work together with someone. Revenue, okay, so this is more on the financial side. Revenue is how much money you bring in. So the revenue is all the money that comes into the company, into the organization. Productivity is how much work do you do, how productive you are, and your level of productivity is, are you, do you get a lot of things done? Meaning, do you, all the processes, all the business, you know, if you waste a lot of time, you're not productive. If you are very efficient, very effective, then your productivity is very high. Okay, upskill. Okay, very good. So skill are things that you need for your job. Okay, so and upskill, okay, is when you learn. Okay, so you learn new skills. You become better at your job because you learn new things that you can apply to your job. Recharge your batteries. Okay, great expression. So I need to recharge my batteries in the evening because I teach a lot. I have a lot of students. I teach a lot of people. And so I need to recharge my batteries, meaning I need to rest. I need to relax so that the next day I can teach more people and help more people. So that's why recharge your batteries is very important. Wellness is feeling well, feeling healthy. Wellness. So for example, wellness is very important. It's a very important part of life. To go to the sauna, you need to exercise, you need to spend some time in nature. All that is part of wellness and work-life balance. So in the United States, people say that we don't have a lot of work-life balance because everyone just works, and nobody enjoys their life. Well, of course, some people do, but in general, there's no balance. It's all work and zero life. People can't spend time with their loved ones. People can't travel. People can't take some time off. So we do need to achieve work-life balance. Okay, so here you can do exercise number 4. For homework, we will check the answers. Here you'll use some of these expressions and connect them with their meaning. Now, if you have the PDF, if you're part of the group, you will definitely have a link here for a video. Okay, so this video is going to talk about the 4-day week that I discussed. And so watch this video. Actually, for this exercise, just watch the first 25 seconds and answer these questions. How long has the team been working a 4-day week? So this team has, how long have they been doing it? And here we have four terms. The employee net promoter score. So a promoter is someone who speaks about something. Okay, so they promote, they share information, they push something. The net promoter score. Okay, revenue, we talked about that. That's the money that you make. Job satisfaction is how happy you are with your job. Wellness and productivity. Okay, so we talked about all of this. So we'll match the percentages, okay, with the phrases. So we have 25%, 20%, 90%, and 90%. each one of these percentages matches one of the terms that I mentioned. Okay, the employee net promoter score, the revenue, job satisfaction, wellness, and productivity. Okay, so watch the video and match those. Okay, now the next one. Okay, I'm going to go deeper into the employee net promoter score. So the employee net promoter score is a way of measuring how your employees feel about your company. So it's very, very important. So it's kind of like the promoter. They speak well about the company. They promote the company. And so if your employees, if the employees of a company say, wow, my company is amazing. I love my company. I love the place where I work. Well, that means the employee net promoter score is very high. Okay. And of course, this metric, okay, this score, it's based on the net promoter score. And the net promoter score is a very famous score. It's a very famous metric, and it measures customer loyalty. Okay, so it measures the clients, the customers, the people who do business with the organization and the business. If these people love it, they will promote it. You see, if I love a company, if I love McDonald's, for example, okay, McDonald's, then I will tell all my friends, hey, McDonald's is a great restaurant. You need to go there. I love McDonald's. Just go there and get a big burger. That's I am becoming a promoter of McDonald's. Okay, so that's the customer loyalty. Okay, so this could be true or it could not be true, but it's just an example. Okay, and so then we'll watch the rest of the video. Okay, you want to watch that on your own, and then we have these speakers. Okay, and the speakers are going to talk about advantages of 4-day week, and so write those down. Okay, and did you find the same advantages? Okay, did you agree with them? Do you disagree? Okay, so here we have a few other things. Okay, and then I'm just going to go over some of the vocabulary. So all of these people, all of these employees, some of them are learning new skills. Some of them run projects in the community. Okay, so that's a great verb if you want to, if you're talking about projects, the verb that you use is to run a project. Okay, run a project. Some people say do a project. That's not the best. Run a project. I am running a project. I am running a company. I am running a business. It means it's my business. I am doing it. Okay, and so some of these employees are, they say they work better with colleagues. Okay, when they have shorter work weeks, and some of them, one of these employees is planning to teach the team something new. So they teach, they collaborate, they teach each other. Now some of these employees also spend more time with loved ones. So if you spend more time with loved ones, you'll be happier, one assumes. You'll be happier, and if you're happier, you will be better at your job, right? You'll be a healthier, happier person. You'll be more positive at work, and that could translate to more productivity, which is really the key in business. You want to increase your productivity. And of course, you need to get time to rest, relax. That's very important. And you need to get more work done. So some people say if you work less, you get more work done because you're more effective, you're more efficient. Okay. So let's discuss these questions. Okay. So if you had the chance to upskill, if you had the chance to learn a new skill, what would you do? For example, with me, I have a lot of skills. I'm very happy with my skills, but I would like, if I had the chance to upskill or to learn a new skill, I would learn programming. I would learn a computer language, especially when it comes to blockchain technology. I think that's the future. So I would choose that. Okay. And then if you identify with one of the speakers in the video, we want to know which who you identify with. To identify means you agree with them. You have the same personalities. You see yourself in them. Okay, so what do you do to recharge your batteries? I told you I exercise, I go for walks, I sleep, I like to sleep. So how do you recharge your batteries? And okay, so talk about your workplace. Workplace is the company that you work for. Okay, so think about your workplace. Does your workplace consider employees' wellness? Does your boss care about your health? How could it improve? Okay, we want to know this. We'll definitely discuss this in class. Talk about your work-life balance. How good is your work-life balance? My work-life balance, I think, is pretty good. I teach a few hours. I teach several groups. I teach business English. I teach general English. I teach different levels. But I also get to enjoy life. Okay. And do you think a 4-day week could benefit your company? Okay, so I'm a freelancer, so I don't work for a company. I did work for a university before, and yeah, actually, when I worked 4 days a week, when I had a 4-day week, that's a good expression. When I had a 4-day week, I was very happy. I really enjoyed it. I never worked on Friday, and that was fantastic because I had a 3-day weekend every single week. And actually, when we had holidays on Monday, I had a 4-day weekend, and that was fantastic. I really enjoyed it. Okay, and then we have a quotation here by a very, very famous person. You might have heard of him. His name is Elon Musk. Okay, so Elon Musk said, nobody changed the world on 40 hours a week. Nobody changed the world on 40 hours a week. That's what he said. Well, first of all, I would like for you to interpret this quote for me. Okay, interpret it. I don't want to give you my interpretation because then, I don't, as a teacher, I don't want to give you, I don't want to give you my opinion. I want you to express your opinion. Okay. And if you want my opinion, you can ask me and I will tell you what I think. But do you agree? Do you disagree with this? Make notes. If you're listening to this or watching this before the lesson, think about this. Think about this. And you will compare your ideas with a partner and you will agree or disagree. Okay, and then we might have a little debate on this where some people think that we need to work more and you'll have to defend your opinion. And other people will not agree. Other people will not agree. And you'll have to defend your opinion. Okay, so that's it for the presentation, everyone. All right, so if you have questions, just bring them to class and I will help you. I will help you master this language. Okay, and I'll help you master this topic because that's what I do. Okay, so I will see all of you in Zoom. Okay, take care. Bye-bye.